Yo, what's up everyone? It's me. Hope you're all having a great day. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to spear PvP. It is the newest weapon in Minecraft, and it's pretty powerful if you know how to use it right. And Bedrock can be a little challenging, so that's what I intend to show you today. I'll be covering basic to spear Elytra PvP, and Lunge Mace PvP, as well as the ideal enchants, what you need on it, and stuff like that. So you can click the chapters below in the timestamps, I believe, to what you need to find. I'll be going over the ideal enchants for the spear. So if you're going to have a lunge spear, the one where you jab, you go pretty far, these are going to be the enchants you want on that. The normal Unbreaking 3, Mending. You can put Sharpness, Fire Aspect, and of course Lunge. But if you're just like using like spear with Elytra, I recommend using with no lunge, but it's the same enchant with no lunge. So if you're like using the stab attack to like fly with the Elytra, I recommend this spear. But if you're like lunge macing and stuff, you're gonna need the lunge spear. But it really depends on your playstyle, because the lunge takes up a lot of saturation, and you can't like do like the trick that'll make it like not do saturation. So that's a big drawback. So it's your choice, but if you're lunge macing, you're going to need a lunge spear. So, thing I'm going to show you is the different type of attacks. I'm sure if you've ever heard of the spear, you already know this, but if you just press your hit button, it does the jab attack. This is the normal spear. If you have the lunge enchant, it does the same attack, but it sends you a little further. And no matter the enchant, if you do the L2, you go into the jousting mode, which will do more damage based off the speed you are going, which is the whole gimmick of the spear. The faster you go, the more damage you do, and there's many ways to maneuver yourself to give you that maximum damage output. So, yeah, those are the different two attacks, but, yeah. Alright, so the first spear PvP tactic I'm going to teach you is just the normal flying with the Elytra and spearing and hitting your opponent. So, this is how I'm going to have my inventory set up. I'm going to have my Elytra, rockets, and then the spear. Doesn't matter which one it is, because you're not using the joust attack. You're just doing the holding down one. But yeah. So what you want to do is, so equip your Elytra, and you're going to fly back a little bit. Then you're going to jump, go into fly mode, rocket, switch to spear, hold down the button. And there's many ways you can do this. Like you can go from an angle, or you can do it really fast. Oh. Or you can even fall from high altitude and do it. It doesn't do as much damage, but this is just a zombie, so. But, so what you want to do is pretty much just fly into the thing. So jump, fly, rocket, hold that spear, do the attack. Oh. And then, yeah, you should just be able to hit your opponent, and it should either kill them or pop their totem. Unless you are starting from a really far, like if you start back here, or like do this, and go like this, it'll do like no damage. So you want to maximum your speeds. The faster you can do this, the more damage and the more efficient this is going to be. But yeah, you're just going to want to practice this and get more consistent until you can do something like this. So yeah, that's how you just do the normal spear mace, or not spear macing, just spear PvP. But yeah, alright. Just want to do those motions until you get better and more consistent with them. Yeah, that's how you spear PvP, basically. Alright, so the next thing I'm going to teach you is how to lunge mace, which is using the lunge with the spear while you're in the air and landing and hitting a mace shot at this in the same attack. So how you want to go about learning how to do this is you're going to want to learn the spacing. So if I'm standing on 266, I can lunge to 256. So it's a 10 block reach the lunge has, or the jump it has. So you want to get like further away from your opponent. You don't want to be too close up, because the closer you are, the more your lunge is just going to throw you off balance, or you're not even going to be able to land the mace shot. And the higher you do this, the more time you're going to have to react. Like, you have a lot more time to react and hit your shot there with the mace. And then you can hit your shot there. But yeah, just if you're starting off, you're gonna want to make sure you have a lot of distance, which is pretty crucial for learning how to hit your shots with this, because this isn't, I wouldn't say, an easy PvP tactic. But once you get good at it, you can chain it with this, and you can start doing it closer up and stuff, but it won't do as much damage. So yeah, as long as you are far away, you should be able to start landing your shots and start chaining it. Yeah. So you wanna spear and switch into the mace. Spear, mace. Spear, mace. You can look at my hotbar if you need to, but it's pretty straightforward. You just need to get the lunging down, and once you get that down, it's pretty easy. You're pretty consistent with it. Yeah, and if this dude wasn't in netherite, I could show you like how it launches up, but yeah, since it's in netherite, it's like knocking it back a lot less. But if you're fighting someone like diamond or below, like they like go flying in the air like 5 blocks up, and you can like easily get another second mace hit off after that one. It's like, oh, I could probably show you here. So if you're fighting someone like, if it's a naked zombie or someone in diamond, you can spear into their feet and they go flying up, and you can hit them midair like that. So you want to aim towards their feet and mace the feet, spear them midair. It's pretty cool. It's pretty hard to learn, but if you practice, you can do it. So yeah, that's how you lunge mace entirely. This is pretty complex, so if you have any questions, ask, please. But yeah, that's how you lunge mace. So yeah. The final thing I'm going to teach you is how to D-tap with the, the jousting attack and the mace. So you can double tap totems, like that. I popped them twice. This is kind of hard to do, but yeah, this is essentially what you have to do. Okay. So you wanna wind charge up, and then you wanna do this attack. And it's like you're hitting the head, I believe. You wanna swap to your mace and hit. This is very hard to learn. I'm not even that good at it, I can't lie. Just because he's standing in his web. But you can definitely learn it with enough practice. Yeah. So you want to do the joust attack until you like hit the head. And this is very hard to do from like higher up, or yeah, like, but like the higher you go up, like it is like even harder to hit. Well, I hit it. But the closer you are to the ground, you have a lot more time to react because you're falling slower and you can actually see your opponent. But yeah, so this, so this into this. You have to do this very quickly. You have like no time to react, but if you can land it, it'll do a lot of damage and it's really helpful in PvP. But yeah, that's how you D-tap with the spear. But besides that, that should be everything. But if you enjoyed this and found this helpful, please subscribe. Yeah, see ya.